art stream. So today we're gonna do some drawing. We've been working on a few projects here. One of them has been, this recoloring project, which we're gonna do a bit of because I want to work through that. And then I think the plan is tomorrow I will, or depending on how this stream goes, I will work on some return sketches because we are trying to work on that project too. I just got a new cards for a new set I'm supposed to be working on. So today we're going to try to get through these recolors and work on some returns after that. So that's kind of the plan today. So I think we're going to recolor this guy right now, and then we're probably going to work on Pluto after that. And then we'll see how many we can work through. I might do some Basil Go-Go style mummy sketches. And that's kind of the plan. So, hey, let's get going with that, as I try to move my chair back. Hey, Bobby, how's it going? Yeah, so it's a busy month so far. I did a lot of my admin work and I got a lot of responses today for that, so I might work on some of that tomorrow. But now's the time of the day where I work on some sketches. Tomorrow I got to go restock my store. We're gonna have a dedicated a GPK shelf there, so that should be good. And the plan is, as we head into Inktober and all that, and we're gonna get a table at GPK Con. So later on in September, we're gonna be working on some sketch covers, and this is just part of my haul of sketch covers. I have a box with 40 more, so I have about 50 plus Garbage Pail Kids sketch covers. So if you want to get on some of that sketch cover action, you might want to hit me up because I always go through my sketch covers really fast. Yeah, I will say this though, guys. As always, if you guys can always get stuff where you want to get them. I got a lot of sketch covers from Kevin at Gotham City Comics. He's good people. I recommend going through them because Things from Another World will fuck you on the shipping, dude. Because I ordered a lot from them and they promised flat shipping, dude. My shipping from Things from Another World was $40. That is not cheap. I feel kind of ripped off. But you know what? These things happen and you learn. But goddamn, dude, $40 for shipping a box of comics is straight bullshit. Part of it isn't my fault for not reviewing that order, because it was it feels like that was a long time ago. I did, and it just kind of sits in your account till it fucking goes through. And man, it was just I was not expecting that. So here's Michael, right? Very plain. We're going to give him the 2018 kind of look. This is my other phone. That's what I use for, video reference to the side of... You never actually see that, but I'm showing it to you now. All right, so let's tilt-a-whirl this thing this way because I want to be comfortable while I'm doing this. I don't want to be there we go. Tilt, and I enjoy doing the live streams, so it's always fun to do this shit. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do the outline first around him a little bit, so I don't really have to think about that. I'm thinking this was supposed to be the butcher knife. Right? No, he's not a loved one. I have a little stand on my phone case that is good. I got it specifically for doing this stuff. So it just kind of sits up like that. Always try to get things that are useful to you when you do stuff, is what I say. like I do a lot of live drawing clearly, so it's useful to me to get a phone stand that supports my live drawing, you know, my drawing habit. And as you know, yeah, and see, I used to do that too, and finally I'm like, I always need to get a new phone case anyway, so I'm just gonna get one that's like actually useful. And as you guys know, I'm in the middle of this recoloring project, which is good because it's teaching me to work on my coloring skills even more so. Although a lot of people often tell me, like, you know, they watch my videos to get a good handle on coloring, which I appreciate. I'm just always learning myself. So, you know, when you have a, hey, it's Jason, how's it going, man? When you have a whatchamacallit, ability to use something as photo reference, I kind of use it as photo reference to you know, extrapolate from, not copy exactly. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. I'm extrapolating. So these are older cards too that I'm recoloring. So as you can see, they do tend to make that black ink come alive, which is why I use better pens now so they don't smear. Like this was a set from like 2 years ago. I'm guessing I used not a micron. I've directed a few people to your channel for drawing coloring tips. Oh, cool, man. Jason says, I was finally able to catch you live this time. Yeah, well, I told you my goal was to get back on the regular schedule for this, even if I didn't pimp it on the groups today. You know, you guys know I'm trying to get back on the schedule for doing this stuff. And you know, it's good because this way I'm multitasking, I'm making content for the channel, and I'm like, you know, making content for the channel, I'm making myself accountable to get some drawing in, you know. And then, like I said at the beginning of this video when nobody was here, but today my goal is to try to get as much through this recoloring project so I can do some returns on camera tomorrow and Thursday. You know, I always like being able to draw stuff from scratch on the stream. But the upside of this being already drawn is you guys get to see, you know, me just focus on the coloring. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking advantage of the fact that this ink here will bleed if I lean into it on a blender. So it's letting me do some of the shadows I want to be doing without having to break out a different marker. Wish I'd done the eyes different on this original sketch though. They're not the ideal shape I like for Michael Myers' eyes, but I also know that I was very harried when I originally did this set. So it was kind of like, get it done, get it done, get it done, you know? But yeah, the reshading and the recoloring is coming out very good here. As I've been saying, it's kind of like my graffiti set, as I'm calling it, since I'm basically defacing these cards. Beautiful defacement, just kidding. But yeah, I, you know, to me these look better after the fact, you know. This guy's looking a little bit like a cross between 2018 and Rob Zombie Halloween. Which I dig it. Hey, Dan Leadiate says, hi, Victor. Good day, Bobby and Jason. Hey, guys. How's it going? All right, let's do some hair now. I'm going to go down here because, you know, as I said, this black smears. So I'd rather get some brighter brown at the top. All right. Then we're going to end up doing some detail work on this guy too, because there's not a lot of detail here from when I originally drew this. I'd like to get some in there. Get him a little bit more masky looking. Speaking of which, Spirit Halloween finally reopened. And that's exciting because I already bought some good stuff from there. Got a Killer Clowns statue to go with Jumbo to go with my shorty one from last year. Killer Clowns are very popular. I enjoy that franchise. There we go. It's looking more like I want now. All right. So this is 0.5. It's a thin microliner. This is good for doing the kind of cracks on Michael's mask. Since we're doing 2018 Michael here. We're going to do the lips here. Now I'm just going to do some curved hatching here. If you don't know what curved hatching is, it's when you kind of like do like something like 3 lines here. Have you got your Sucker Punch figure yet? There's Sucker Punch figures? I have a Sucker Punch statue I bought like 10 years ago. Let me see. Sucker Punch figure. Do you mean like a Hot Toys? All I kind of see is a Hot Toys one. Oh man, there's like I see some bootleg garage kits on Etsy. I might want to get that. They're not cheap though. Oh, this one's 35 bucks. Oh, it's unpainted. Oh, yeah, that was a memory. Yeah, that was a whatchamacallit. Yeah, I got that one a long time ago. Let me see if I can yeah, see. It's right, like right there. I just took a picture from behind me. So these are like 18 inches. These are NECA 18-inch figures, and I have her right behind Superman there. It's kind of like my NECA or my Zack Snyder area. And there's a picture of me with Guillermo del Toro. And there's a picture of me with Pinhead. But yeah, I've had that statue for like, I want to say like at least 11 or 12 years. It's a really good statue. It was a really limited edition. It was like, there were like, I think there were like something like 500 pieces total, maybe less. And I bought it for like $250. It's worth way more than that now, clearly. But I'm glad I got it. That whole line was really good. I wish I'd gotten more than one of those Sucker Punch statues. Yeah, they did like a whole line of them. Um, I like that movie a lot. A lot of people really hate that movie, you know, but I like the visuals. I'm using this Prisma color uh, for the shirt. I'm just trying to mix it up a little bit because I'm like, oh, there it is. And I know it's running out of juice, so I kind of want to kill it so I can get a new one. And then I'll go over it with a different blue. So this will kind of be the lighter blue underneath the darker blue. If you're going to do lighter colors as an accent, it's always better to do the lighter color first and then just go over it with a darker color because you'll save yourself a hassle. So you see here the other blue I'm using is a little darker, but not super noticeably so. But I'll go over that with a gray, so because I want to mute it. I feel like it's a little too electric right now. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please feel free to give us a like here. See, I just did a show this weekend, and I left the markers in the car for a minute, and sometimes when that happens, the lids on them get really fucking tight, so it takes a minute to unscrew them. You know, because I live in the desert, and it's really hot out here. Alright, let's just, for the sake of expedience, do that. Light, thank you, gun barrel. Alright, now let's just do... There. Alright, now let's look at the background here. Like, what do I want the background to look like? It's kind of a gray in this. Are you doing Halloween sketches again this year? Yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna have a really busy Halloween, but yeah, I feel like I missed out on that last year because of bad planning, so the goal is to plan better this year so we can do that. And this is a warm gray. This is a different gray than the other one I was using, just because I want some difference in the colors. And we'll do some more shading on the face too, because it still looks a little plain to me. But I like this gray. And it doesn't matter to me if I go over the line, so I'm going to make that black anyway. And the gray and this color actually look good together. Alright. I know, I haven't done a soundboard stream like this whole year. It's very funny. It's like, time to get back on the horse, man. Well, you know, we're back to doing streams, so that's a win right there, you know. All right. I'm kind of reshaping the eyes a little bit. See, because this black I'm using is darker than the black on the eye. So it makes it seem like his eyes in the mask are in shadow a little bit. And that's how you go and fix old sketches, by trying to find new ways to be clever. Like, I would not have been able to do that unless I went over it with another marker to kind of dilute how dark it was. I'm just having fun with it right now. Like, that looks pretty spooky already. Alright. Let's get some brown in here. Since I already smeared it, it's smearing less now, which is kind of what I want. Alright, now let's finish this. I'm listening to Japanese trap music as usual, because I don't really have to think too hard about it. Alright, so that's kind of where I'm thinking I might leave it. I have one more idea, but I'm not going to go too crazy with it. No, that works. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. Alright, now I'm done with him, I think. So there you go, Michael Myers. Yet another one down in the recoloring. Alright, this is the next one we're going to work on. This will be interesting. I do not like the top loaders these cards came in. So now we're going to work on Pluto here. So if you don't know who Pluto is, he is from a movie called The Hills Have Eyes. I think that's the gag with all the eyes here. So let's look up a picture of Pluto from The Hills Have Eyes and try to make him have an interesting color scheme. So this is what he looks like in the actual movie. So we're gonna kind of do a color scheme that goes like that. Because those are always the best color schemes when you follow the movie versus trying to copy a card. If you're an artist, let me tell you this. This is how you find your voice. Find an interesting color scheme that you can make your own. You hearing me on that one? This is my high school art teacher to you advice. Copy color schemes from things that aren't existing artwork. Else it looks like you're just copying the existing artwork. All right. Let's see. We're just gonna start with Flash, because as you can see, his skin's already kind of dark, and we're gonna do this purple underlighting here. By purple, I mean like a lavenderish thing. Full makeup palette, people. That's what we're going for. Give me a little shout there if you understand what I'm saying to you. All right? Okay, there we go. Now we're going to play lava, because the goal here is to not touch the black. All right, and then we're going to make a brow line up here. Like, these other eyes are stupid. I mean, we know that. So the whole goal is to try to make them look creepy. And we'll end up doing like a yellow-orange background on this whole dealie. This one actually is either going to go fast or a little slow, depending on how interesting it looks, okay? So here we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Thanks, Bobby. All right. All right. Now we're gonna use our good old buddy suntan. We're literally gonna use him to do some sun tanning. And this is why I like chisel markers, by the by, because I can, strike, Yeah, I don't think I would draw this character again because I like this character. I just think the multiple eyes thing is kind of dumb. So, you do what you can with the source material. But we're trying to make him look cool, so we're going to try our best to make him look cool. Like, I don't have any doubt the actual drawing will look cool, Alright. What up? How's it going, Jason? Alright, we're going to use this guy here now. Since we've used him on the eyes, we're going to use him to kind of draw a few things out sharper. Because we want an overly contrasted look to this thing. Now notice he's looking a little tough. Which is what we want. Alright. Yes. Looking a little tough. That's what we want. Pluto. He's Pluto, I think. Or is it Jupiter? I know it's one of those. I think it's Pluto. Yeah, we're doing what we can with an unideal design, but you know, sometimes the gag is the gag, you know? Alright, let's get some red here. See, this is one of those designs where it's like, you know, it's simple. Like, this isn't, you know, it's not going to be like the most amazing card, but it's, you know, where you're going once you start, you know? But we're going to do the background with like a yellow and an orange, and it should pop. And pop is kind of what we're looking for. And then we'll do something with the coat to make it a little more, you know, cool looking. Alright, then we're gonna do just a little bit here because it'll give us that burnt sort of sun scorchy vibe once we add the orange. And then, you know, we'll add some more of that right at the edge of this orange so it all blends together a little better. Alright, Jason says, I've seen the first so many times. Nope, can't pin it down. Getting old. Oh, I want to thank you for the Scream Day Shift. Better than I thought it would be. Jamie can really act. Oh, that's cool. I didn't get around to watching it, but I'm glad you liked it. I'll have to catch it when it comes out on Netflix this week. So I smeared that a little bit, so we're just gonna touch that up with some brown all around, so it looks like I did it on purpose. Remember, you make a mistake, just try to make it seem like you did it on purpose, because style. Alright, and now we will, let's see, let's do a little bit more with this eye here. notice how the purple under the eye kind of makes it pop a little bit, just like it does here. Like, it's not one-on-one, but you know, it's borrowing what works and trying to make something better than what you had before. So there you go. That's 2 of the cards right there, because there's that guy and then there was this guy. So those are the 2 cards from today's stream. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Trying to get some a little bit of screen time for you guys, and I think we'll be back tomorrow. And see if by tomorrow, hopefully, we'll be on to the return. I know. I think Michael, like, you watch this stream once I end it, and you can see how kind of plain these guys were to start with. It just tells you how much color brings stuff to life. But yeah, I think both of these actually came out 1,000 times better than they were when they started with. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I think we'll work on some more returns tomorrow. Dewback, I will answer your question. Dewback said, found single packs of Bookworms at Target. They wanted $10.99 plus tax. Someone is smoking crack. I'll pass. I also found single packs of Bookworms. Take that to your to the customer service. It is a mistake. Those packs are actually $1.99. If they look it up in their system, they can adjust it, because I bought that whole box of Bookworms for $1.99 a pack at Target, including the box. And that, I think it was something like $40-something for all the packs in there. The only reason I bought it is because I wanted the display box, because I'm gonna do a Garbage Pail Kids shelf over at my consignment stall over at Terror Trader and Chandler, and I will have packs there and probably some originals. Jason says, wow, Walmart is ripping people off. I've seen several videos for many items. Yeah, I bought a few boxes of Bookworms just to like have for Unicon or Garbage Pail Kid Con in Vegas, and some other stuff. But yeah, so if it says $10.99, they might still be there, so you should go back and do that, and you might it's a good way to end up with a cheaper box of Bookworms if you don't want to buy it from Tops. I wish I'd found that box sooner, because I would not have bought it from Tops. I bought a box from Tops, and it was a bit more, like probably like $10 more, $20 more than the box at Target. So if you can't get it at Target, it's cheaper than Tops, because you don't get ripped off with the shipping. So there you go. And here's another one I did just to have. There you go. I did that one last week. So 3 horror guys together. But yeah, that's kind of how that works. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. We'll talk tomorrow, and until then, have fun. Peace out, and later. All right. See if I figure out how to do this here. Oh, there it is. All right. See you guys.